Hello everyone, so Ivana here again with beautiful Evia here with our community Motivate show, and here community is in Shanghai. So we recently had one beautiful workshop where Evia was sharing her expertise on management, on Agile, and she's Agile Coach, so um, it it really, this kind of workshops resonate with me, especially this area of improvement of our jobs. So I'm happy to have her here again. And this time she will share one golden nugget of her workshop, something that she would like that everybody here that was on the workshop remembers, and those who weren't, that they learn something new about management, about change, because this workshop was more about change and the way to deal with this change in our lives, especially on a job, but in general change. So welcome, Evia.
Hello.
So please share something about a workshop you just had, something you would like people to take away, after they had workshop, and now what are the next steps, or what would you like to emphasize from the workshop?
Okay, so I hope that everyone those who attended became a little bit of the expert in change management. And now when you see yourself, even finding yourself in being through the process of change, or when you see other people going through change, now you can say, aha, I know what's going on with that person, or aha, I know what's going on with me right now. And that you are more aware of those things, and therefore maybe you don't overestimate the change as much as you did before.
So I heard there's some echo now. Okay, so we had some echo, but I heard there was some process that was like very interesting. So would you like to share a little bit more about this switch process, or is this how you called it?
Yeah, you're right, switch model. So it basically comes to the fact that we have one brain, two minds. And both of them are necessary to function well, and both of them are necessary to enable change. And how do we influence both of them so that the change happens? That's basically about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
I hope that the workshop now people are able to apply it in a way that it helps them, that is very helpful.
Mm-hmm. So for me, there are many like theories about having two minds, having three minds, right? So right, like having our heart mind, our like brain mind, right, and having our gut mind. But you are also presenting your own idea about, let's say, this part of looking at things, right? So why do you think thinking about these two minds is important for change?
Because rationally, right, we understand, we see something which is good for us, right? Let's say it's good to eat healthy, but then you see the cookie and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take it. So right, and that's your emotional mind. So if I want to eat healthy, I have to address both of them. Therefore it's so important to enable change. That's why it's important to influence both of them, to satisfy both of them.
Right. I think, what you are saying really makes sense and hits home for many people, because we are often guided by our emotions, not our minds. Actually, this is what psychology says, that contrary to belief that our mind is running the show, like our brain. It's our emotions that makes us do things, right?
Yes.
So if we don't deal with that aspect, then it's hard to make a change of any kind, right? So I really right, because I like this image of a rider on elephant, right? And picture is that elephant is our. I mean, you can maybe explain it, right?
Yeah, that imagine that your emotional mind, that's the elephant, and your rational mind is the rider of the elephant. And you think that it's riding it, but then just think about the size, right? It's so small compared to the elephant. And often elephant behaves on its own. And what I mean by elephant is emotional mind.
Right. So we knows who runs the show, right? It's the elephant, because if there is something to eat, elephant goes there, not where rider wants it to go, right? So unless we learn how to train the elephant, it will be really difficult for us. Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't come only to food or to, it comes to many things. It just represents the the desire to feel good, the desire to feel safe, the desire to feel pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so elephant is more closer to our instincts, right? To let's say uh, our gut, as I mentioned like before, but it's closer to let's say a survival and what we need to do to feel safe, and eating and having warm clothes and being yeah protected. So if our elephant is running show, I feel, on our job, then we will just stay there for survival, not for wanting to accomplish something more and seeing some bigger, more like better change for ourselves. It would be just about survival, about going from paycheck to paycheck, right? Would you agree with it?
I think everyone has their own interpretation, right? So our interpretations are just different. So it doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. But I understand what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I like this image that you explained, and thank you for sharing. Looking forward to more workshops from you. And thank you for being our first workshop holder in 2019.
Yay!
Yes, so bye for now.
Bye.